Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm Reda Sadki. I lead the Geneva Learning Foundation, and I wish to warmly welcome you to this quick introduction to responsive feedback. Now, our foundation is pleased to be working in partnership with The Curve, a consortium that includes the Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health, MNC Saatchi World Services, and Development Outcomes Nigeria, supported by the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Now, this is not an honorary welcome. I want to challenge you with 3 simple questions, and taking the time to answer them might well make the difference between whether you finish or you do not finish this module. So question 1, why are you doing this learning module? I want you to make it to the finish line, but that's only possible if it is clear in your mind why you want to do this. You will be sitting alone in front of a computer screen, learning. You're acquiring information, knowledge about responsive feedback. But why do you want to do that? Make sure that you are clear in your mind. And the second question, how are you going to use what you learn about responsive feedback? What are you going to do with the new knowledge about this approach? How are you going to apply it? Relate it back to your daily work. That is key to figuring out and keeping your motivation up throughout the module. And the third question, how are you going to carve out the time required to finish this module? I'm pretty sure you are a very busy professional. You've got a lot going on. You're fighting fires every day, probably. And so where is the time going to come from for you to learn about responsive feedback? Look at your calendar. Take an honest look. We've provided guidance on how much time we estimate the module will require from you. It may be more, it may be less. You make that determination, but make sure that however much time you put into your calendar, you can sort of keep that time safe from competing priorities so that you can actually dedicate the learning time. There is no shortcut to learning about responsive feedback. You will have to put some time into it. We'll try to help you estimate how much time, and we'll send you reminders. Check your emails. We'll send you reminders, advice, tips, requests for feedback in order to help you progress throughout the module. Wishing you well. I hope that learning about responsive feedback is useful to both your daily work and to your professional growth, to your professional development. Thank you.